Hello, 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 my art friends. How are you? We are doing so well. It's been a great week here, so I've been just doing a lot of my art, classes. I got my Holbein gouache. That unboxing is out there. I haven't done any paintings yet because I got so many classes I've got myself into. But anyways, I wanted to show you, remember my revelation on the good art paper? Well, and I decided to make myself a sketchbook, and I'm quite pleased. This is about the sixth book that I have made for myself, but look at how cool that looks. Doesn't that look? And I'm just using the plain cardboard, but this is like the Copic stitch, and it's nice. And I've got all these signatures. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures, and I only have 1, 2, 3 sheets in each signature. I was going to do 4, but it just seemed like too much because this is really thick Aquarelle Fabriano, 100% cotton. Good watercolor papers. So isn't this wonderful? The only thing is, when I was first doing this, before I put it together, I did this page actually goes with this page here, so that's kind of, you know. But so anyways, I love this. I just love the way it looks, and I'm going to do more because I have a lot of paper that I need to use up. Unless I can find sketchbooks that have the really, really good watercolor paper. But you know what? Let me use up all the paper that I have. That's going to take me through a couple of years at least. So let me show you. So I'm still doing painting calm. We're getting there. We are getting there now. After like some of the so we've done all of the little exercises, watercolor exercises to gear up. Now we're doing projects. So for this project, we did several things to get to the project first, to warm up for foliage for this project. So we did the gesture, different seasons, and I'll show you my winter, spring, summer, and fall. And then now we're going to do the leaf mandala. See, we did all of this to work up to our leaf mandala. Isn't that beautiful? And that's on the cover. Absolutely beautiful. So let me show you how I did my recent, let me just put this where I can see it. Let me show you how I did my recent exercises. Let me just make sure that you can see this because I just want to make sure you're in there. So you've seen these. So then I started the winter. And look at this is, doesn't that look like pencil? See that? Doesn't that look like pencil? That is my graphic line maker. It's really ink. But I like that it looks like pencil. That's really cool. So I did winter. Make sure now we're still in the thing because I want to make sure. Winter, we wanted to paint leaves in one color, and I used Payne's Gray. Several different shades. And then you wanted to, you did several layers because you wanted to show which leaves were in front of the others. And I even did a little bit of shading of the leaves that were behind. And I struggled. Maybe I'm not, even though these lessons look so easy, I kind of struggle. I'm glad I'm doing this because if you see me struggle when I'm doing normal paintings. So speaking of, I just did let's pick a mystery supply, and we did very easy peasy Paul Rubens, and I did this on video, so go look for that. This was, I just love the way this turned out. And this is hot press paper. This is cold press, but I still love the way it turned out with the Paul Rubens. I just love everything about this. Just loved it. So there's a video of me doing that if you want to see that. And then, so like I said, with spring, they said to pick 4 colors, and even with autumn. Spring and summer, I really struggled, because what they wanted us to do on this one, we went from light to dark, and you want to do a soft gradient and that bleeds into each other. And then summer was dark to light, and I really struggled with getting them to bleed. I don't know if it is the paper, if it's the watercolors, or just the way that I was doing. Did I have enough water, too much water, too little water? But I really struggled, as you can see, trying to get them to bleed. I did do a little bit better with autumn, but even though it looks easy, trying to get the colors to bloom was really, it was hard. So I'm hoping I don't mess up this mandala. So just wanted to let you know that, you know, even though I'm doing these exercises, they might look easy, they're not easy. And what I should have done is practice more. I should have practiced more doing this. But I've got myself doing so many things, trying to get them all done in one day. It's like a job. So I need to really cut down on stuff, you know, because here's what I do. First thing I do is I read my emails, and then I make myself hurry up and do exercises, because I want to use that to get me all juiced up to do art. But I've got too many things going on. So I do know that this creative license with Sketchbook School, that's only for this month. So that's fine. Once the month is over, I won't feel, you know, that. But what I do is I come in, I do the 365 days of art, and I make sure I do all that. Let's see, where am I working? I did that this morning. This was yesterday. Even though it's really simple, super quick, you know, I do that. Then I do this. Then I do the creative license. That's 3 lessons already. So I think I'm gonna have to put some away, or you know what? I'm gonna put this over by the couch and do this when I get to the couch, and not do it first thing in the morning, so that I don't have so many things. I feel like, you know, I feel claustrophobic, and you know me, when I get claustrophobic, I am out of here. I do not do anything I don't want to do. I am the queen of cancellations. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and put this over by the couch. All right, so that being said, let's do the leaf mandala. So I think I'm going to do it over here. I just put this so I don't mess up all the other stuff, so we'll move this over there. I don't want to do it really big right now, and if I do good, I'll do it. I'll do it. See, because it's also where I landed on here. Because I don't know if I want to do a big leaf mandala. I can if I like it. Let me see what other projects are coming up, just to see. Because I'm sure there's other projects. Okay. That we'll be able to do all that stuff. Yeah, we got other projects coming up, so we're just going to do the leaf mandala here for now. Okay, so what they want us to do, and let me make sure I have you in view. There we go. And they want us to start out with just a circle. So let me use, this time I will use a pencil. And there we go. So even though I'm struggling, I'm still going to keep doing it, because the more you do, the better you get. And then I'm learning more things about myself, you know, with these struggles. Things that I have to pay more attention to, you know, during the blooms and things like that. So this is watercolor, so I just want to make sure. So what I do is when I do graphic for watercolors, I just run my kneaded eraser over so that it's very, very faint. Because once you put watercolor over it, you can't erase. And I just want it faint. I just want a little guideline for me. We might even erase a little bit too. There's stuff on here already. Sorry, but so there, that's that. So now that we have a very, very faint line. And then it just says to, here's the colors: indigo, green gold, quinacridone, deep gold, and rose. So I do have those colors, not exact, but I do have versions of those colors. And start painting the first leaves close to, but not exactly in the center. And then add more leaves following the circle, going around, varying the color and tone by adding different amounts of water. So all the things that we have learned in the previous lessons. So I shall do that. And you want them to continue to branch out like a spiral, but occasionally breaking the spiral. Try to not to think too much about what you're doing. Fill the whole circle. So I'm trying to read this so that I just make sure I do, you know, and then letting some of the leaves overlap, creating beautiful transparencies and even more color like we did in here. So that is what we're going to do. I don't know if I'll continue to do this whole thing on video, or I don't know if I should time lapse it. I could do that too. Let's see how long it takes, because I don't want to keep you guys here forever. Let's start with, now what was it? Indigo. Well, I like Payne's Gray, so you know me. I'm going to do my Payne's Gray, because you know I love my Payne's Gray. We will start with that. And then depending on, from where I'm sitting, I am watching this cormorant. He's diving into the water and coming up. You know how cormorants. And I just think it's adorable. I just love where I live. I love the nature. And then there's Harry, the large heron. And here comes an egret come running over. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. I am not making this up. I could watch these birds all day, so. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do another leaf. I hope you don't hear that there's still, the workmen are still out there fixing. And maybe a little bit more water to make it lighter. This is going to be a little hard as well. Trying to make them go round. And then maybe add a little turquoise. And then, there we go. Oh, that's blooming. Trying to make this go into a circle. There we go. So I was reading my journal, and I around the time I just retired and started doing art. Was it like in 2022? And now not all of these leaves are, not all of them are connected by these little stems. So I'm just going to keep doing that. So we're also doing green gold. Let's throw in some green gold, which I'll use, sap. We'll do sap. And maybe a little bit of yellow. And I was reading my journal about around the time that I first started doing art and retired. And I noticed that I was talking about a couple series of art classes from two separate art teachers. I'm trying to make this go into you know, go into a circle. So I bought a series of art classes from 2 separate art teachers. And I paid over $100, actually over $200 for both classes. So I was like, you know what? I still have lifetime access to those classes. And, you know, during the Helene flood, all of my finished artwork was on the bottom shelf. And somewhere in sketchbooks, and I was not able to grab everything. So I lost all my finished artwork. Otherwise, I'm going to say a lot of my artwork, I'm going to say 20% of my artwork I had given away to friends and stuff. So, but and then I did grab a few things here and there. But most of it is gone. So I was like, I can redo those classes. I have lifetime access, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I found them. I went into the emails and I went and found them. I still can get in, and I'm going to do them again. And then I also have lifetime access to a ton of Tamara Laporte's classes as well. And I bought almost every class that you can buy from her. I can redo the ones that I liked too. So, you know what? I'm not using the colors that they suggested, but you know what? That's okay. We can do our own thing. We can do our own thing. I'm just trying to see how we can. Uh-oh, I hope you don't hear that. It's a little close to home there. So I'm gonna redo those. So I have, you know, adding yet another thing for me to do. That's what I haven't been doing. I haven't been adding more water to make these lighter. I'll do that now. Giving myself more stuff to do. But yeah, it's on my radar. It's on my radar to do. And this time, when I do them, I might be a little bit better, you know. So I do have one framed piece that I did of me and Jax that's hanging in my living room, and I'll put a photo of that at the end. I did grab some stuff, but I'm gonna say 90% of my stuff is gone. Either 20% of that was given away, and then others were just lost. And then I did save the one photo of me and Jax. I will put that at the end. So let's do this. Let's start all over again. Let me turn the page and see how that looks, and how I see. So just gonna add. Oh, that's pretty. Yes, see, just adding more water. See, I read the instructions, didn't I? Sometimes I don't pay attention. And I haven't been letting them organically bloom too. Oh, there we go. I do know that Quinn Gold loves to just bloom into other stuff. It just gloms. It just gloms. And they do have like a pink. So let's use I do have Quinn Rose, so we'll put that here. So these are the colors I'm going to use, and then add some water. So yeah, all is not lost. Plus, I do have a picture of every single thing that I have done. I took a picture of pretty much 99.99% of the artwork that I have done. So I do have pictures of everything that I've done. I have videos of most of the stuff that I've done. So I'm good. I'm good. So I'm trying to do this in a circle. Oh, that's pretty. I haven't been making them touch. I have there. I got to make them touch more, right? Let's do another. Because all these colors, they like kind of go together really well too. What else did we do? I haven't done the green in a while. Do some more of that. Trying to get it into a circle. Oh, it really went in there too. And then, not too bad, not too shabby, right? I think my leaves are okay. I see that some are overlapping in there, but I don't think we're ready to overlap yet. Let's do some more. The gold, Quin Gold. Start dark. There we go. I think I'm going to time lapse the rest of this, starting here, so I don't bore you guys. And then when we get towards the end, I'll show you. How's that? So I think, you know, not bad. Here's the mandala in here on the cover. It's so pretty. I think mine is not too bad, not too shabby. I could go in here with Micron and really, really doll it up. But I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it like it is. I can do this again, excuse me, and then next time do it with Micron. But I'm really happy with this. I'm so happy with this. This is great. I mean, it is just a watercolor exercise, so I'm going to leave it as is. I've been looking at it upside down too, so just want to make sure that this is in there. And then I'll show a close-up of it. Oop, I almost sat down and my chair was gone. Thank you for being here for my watercolor exercise and the project we just did. There's a few more projects in here. We are not done. So paint along with me. I'm so glad you're here. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.